To start off this look, as always, I'm going to be taking my Pretty Fresh Concealer by Colourpop, and this one is in the shade Light 33C. I've been loving this one, so I'm going to use this as a primer for my eyelid. Now, this is going to give me an even tone surface to work with, and usually if you use concealer before your eyeshadow, it really makes your eyeshadows pop, so just keep that in mind. Next, picking up this beautiful forest green shade from the Princesa Azteca Volume 2 palette. And this is one of the GLF Cosmetics brush sets as well. I'll link everything down below for you guys. I'm going to be picking up some of that shade and just packing it on the outer corner. And notice how I'm just dabbing it and slowly building up the shade first. We'll go ahead and blend everything out in a second. I'm just going to build up the intensity to what I desire first and then worry about blending everything out. Next, I'll be taking just a hint of this green shade. Now, if you don't have this palette, then you can skip this part, use another shade, or just go in with a clean blending brush and start blending this out. Notice that I'm going to keep it towards one half of the outer eye part. I'm not going to drag it all the way in because I kind of just want the darker shades to be on the outer corner of my eye. Now, this is a very clean blending brush. I'm just going to use this to buff out that edge just a little bit more, and I'll list all the brushes down below. And I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit, but leave it in because I like for you all to see the process. Now, to deepen things up just a little bit more, I'm going to take a hint of that black shade and I'm going to start packing that on the outer corner as well. Now, remember not to take too much black at once, otherwise it's going to be hard to blend. So just gradually add some with a very light hand and start to blend upwards. And here I'm just going to buff out the edge just one last time with no additional product on this brush. So the Princesa Azteca palette 1 has these beautiful shimmers in it, and I was unsure which one I wanted to use, but I decided to use the Glamlite Pizza palette. Honestly, if you have that palette, you can do this whole look by itself, or if you don't have the pizza palette, then you can use one of these other beautiful shimmers. This one is the shade Garlic from the pizza palette itself, and I'm just going to apply it with my finger. And then I'll take a hint of that shade Yellow Peppers and then just kind of blend this a little bit upwards. Now for the lower lash, I'm just going to take a hint of that first shade that we used. For mascara, I'll be using one of my new favorites by Benefit Cosmetics, the Roller Lash Mascara. For lashes today, I'll be using these ones by Karity in the style Kobe. And then I'll be adding some black cream gel liner. This one is by Colourpop. Now for foundation, I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me in 122. For concealer, I'll be using the Il Makiage Fuck I'm Flawless Concealer. For bronzer, this is another one of my favorites, the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. For blush, I'll be using the Enchanted Mirror by Colourpop. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using this Colourpop Translucent Powder. For highlighter, I always use this one by Essence of the Earth Cosmetics. Now moving on to lips, I'll be using this lip liner by Il Makiage called Ablaze. And then we'll be topping it off by this Infinity Matte Lip Wear in the shade Matte Rager by Il Makiage. So this completes the look. I think it is perfect for the holidays coming up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and we'll see you next time.